There you go. Got that. And damn it, I forgot my ginger beer. All right, well, BRB. All right, I got it now. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh. Got my ginger beer. I forgot it. I was like, oh my god. Okay. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, so I had to get another one. DJ Khaled. These things are really freaking good. But yeah. So put that there. Put that here. And now we gotta get into it. So we got the episode live reaction. 105 got subbed. So it's time to sit and react to it. What we got in here? Well, Tom, what's up, man? Well, it's like me and you, but yeah, another set. It's another setting. On the process of moving. So yeah, the setting and everything was switched, and that's also why I have not been on for like about a week. Uh, getting things figured out with life and such. Moving again, yup. Yeah, in the process. But yeah, I'll end up doing probably like tomorrow. I'll probably do the channel update and everything. Don't know from where what the setting will be, but I'll probably make it tomorrow. Um, but yeah, just updates about life and everything, and obviously ending off the year. But it's crazy. The last month with the gold gloves, man. It's coming. It's coming. It's time to switch it up. But yeah. So we got to get into episode 105. It is sub now, so you can watch it and react to it because I like watching and giving my thoughts on everything while fully understanding the dialogue. So with this, obviously, I don't show it. I'll like listen to the audio and have it show anybody who is watching this and doesn't know how this works, because there are rules with this. So yeah, but I'll narrate things, of course. Let's see. Let's get into it. Take a swig of my ginger beer and get ready for this shit. So awesome, man. Fucking wild that there's two towers now. X burns bright, reflecting in the eyes. Here we go. 3 stars in the sky, huh? Listen up, boys and girls. What kind of bay do you desire? This is Zero. A bay that can destroy everything. Or an invincible, unbeatable bay. A bay as fast as light. A stylish bay. The bay of your dreams will become real. Not just that. I'll make them real. I don't care how ridiculous it sounds. Your ideas will create a bay that's never been seen before. So, boys and girls all over the world, send me all your bay ideas. This man's Zero. Alright, I'm gonna pause it real quick. This man Zero reminds me of Havoc from Bakugan. Like Gen 2 Bakugan reminds me of Havoc because he was like the universe's greatest entertainer, and his demeanor is being an entertainer, but you know, like, it's just gonna get wild with this man. He's like enjoying himself now, but when his future predictions start slipping, that's when you're gonna see like this man start losing. It's gonna be nuts. And you can see X has a very similar personality to him. Out of all the kids thus far, for damn sure, like similar, most similar to Zero's is no doubt X's, and he's the one that kind of like he cast it out. The question is why. When we find out that, oh my god, it's only a matter of time, man. But it's lacking a little something. Oh, that's right. There's this hologram device in development. It's part of the plans for the new X Tower, but now things will be more surprising and interesting. Huh? Oh, that's right. There's this hologram device in development. It's part of the plans for the new X Tower, but now things will be more surprising and interesting. Father, why are you gathering ideas from children? Well, it can't be helped, can it? Experience and knowledge is required for developing new bays. Wouldn't it be more efficient to ask adults? You guys don't get it, do you? Children will shape the world. Children are the future. To watch over children is to watch over the future. To know children is to know the future. That is to say, the one who controls the children controls the future. I take the opinions of children very seriously. Within them, there has to be a hint that will help me control the future. I have gathered ideas from 1 million children in no time. And from there, we will create the Bay of the Future. Yo, Nine looks terrified while everybody else was like, holy shit. Yep, had to let that out of my soul. That's what root beer or ginger beer will do. But, yeah. So, I'm listening to the intro. Just got it, man. All right. I'll go. So, this cutscene that I just, like, narrated is definitely from before 9 left to find X in Persona. This is before the tower got raised. So it's supposed to be the tail end before 9 left. Like that cutscene that they just showed. So, yeah, you know. Pizza Pockets, what's up, man? Jay seems different. Yeah, gotta wait to see what's gonna happen with that, man. Alright. Let's see. A challenge from the future. Alright. From the jungle, or like the zoo. So you're throbbing too. You know, the new X Tower. King, are you worried? If you're about to fight, take us with you. Fret not. We're not going to them. They'll come to us. In that case, I have no choice but to face them head on as king. That's the last of these adjustments, so it's 9 in multi right now. Now all we can do is wait until it's completed. Great work. Oh, they made a bay. I'm so tired. We got so into it. And with that excitement, we kept working. But this is amazing. I haven't seen a bay like this before. You really are a genius. No, if it wasn't for your efforts, it would have taken much longer before any results. This is our combined creation. I'm take I'm taking back what I said earlier. I was mistaken, saying that your Bay won't stand a chance against the Kurosu clan. I'm sure it will, as long as we have X and your Bay. Don't forget Bird. As long as we have X and your Bay. They foreshadow shit. And we don't even realize it because it's the beginning of the season, and like they be foreshadowing stuff. They've gotten really good with it. As long as we have X and your Bay. So what if something happens to X, aka Zero, going after X, and that's why there's a whole crazy ass thing where X isn't even a part of the family, and he sees into the future. Maybe he knew X would be the strongest out of all of them, but didn't let the other siblings know, and he's using the other siblings to help X get stronger, because he knows he's that strong. And then at the end, it's like, oh, the plot, the way this can go. I did like what 4 parts with this. Zero brainwashing X. Yeah, ding ding ding. There you go, Pokeplay. I did literally a 4-part thing talking about this, predicting like different scenarios that could happen with this, and if it goes down the realm even in a little bit, like the slightest of any of those, bro, it's just, I've said we're not ready. I mean it, man. We're not ready. It's gonna be crazy. All right. Bird, but he doesn't have any wins in his official record. So when it comes to fighting potential, I get you. The Team Persona, a team that stands at the very top of X Tower. And Bird is our leader. He's looking at Hell's Reaper. I wonder if that new bay is finished yet. Ooh, they're about to battle. X, one more. Ooh, someone's getting into it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Shoot. Grand Brave Hell's Reaper. Go! Hell's Reaper! Ooh! Not yet! In that case, counterattack! Yo, big time hit. Hell's Reaper lands back in. X is surprised. Ooh. Yo, X is getting fired up. He sees how good Bird's getting. Yo. Alright, in that case. Yo, his eyes. Uh-oh. Extreme Dasher. Maxa. Dodge it. Damn. That was amazing, Bird. It was super duper amazing. Huh? What's wrong? There's no need to be hard on yourself. Certainly, the result was a one-hit counterattack. However, you were able to make great use of Hell's Reaper's abilities. It's Mako saying that. Making use of both its offensive and defensive capabilities, you dealt amazingly with the powerful Dran Buster. X's attacking options were limited. You forced him to make a choice. You've grown, is what I'm trying to say. It's just as she says. If you don't believe her, then one more. No, it's about time you take a break. It's important that you are rested for any upcoming battles. Do not tire yourself out with excessive training. No way! One more! Mr. President has made some new sushi and is waiting for us. New sushi? Hooray! Break, break! Master Bird? It's just that I can't seem to calm down. The Kurosu clan is defeating Pro Bladers one by one. all just to prove they're better. We define the very top of the X Tower. But at this rate, should we really be sitting around like this? Well said. However, there's no reason to worry. Huh? Lady Multi and Lady Nine are developing a new bay together. All the other pro bladers are also making preparations for. Wait. Whoa. Hold up. That man Burns in front of a machine. I know it's for research, but it's like he's got to get a new. We got to see a new Phoenix, a new Leon. I don't know if they're gonna use Leon Fang because that is in the video game, and it's probably gonna be like the video game exclusive bay. I could imagine them using the Leon motif, but maybe it's not Fang that goes with it. Well, we gotta wait and see. King deserves a new bay. The way I think it's gonna be a new type. So, like how for Burn, Phoenix Wing attack, Phoenix Rudder, Stamina. I'm calling either defense or balance for his next bay. More leaning towards defense. Because out of the three main types, because obviously balance being a thing, but out of the three main types for him, it'll make sense the next one be defense. I would absolutely love if they pay homage. If they pay homage to Revive or Dead Phoenix and they have an armor gimmick, it's over. I'd be so fucking happy. And also that thing would be fun because like that armor gimmick, if they had an armor gimmick and put weight in it, I'm not saying that it will have an armor gimmick or anything, but I imagine next Phoenix being defensive. If it did have the armor gimmick and paid homage, so like they have burst references with this, a perfect setup right now. You make a burst reference with it, give it a Revive Dead Phoenix or Prominence Phoenix gimmick. Oh, that would be so sick, dude. I would love that. But yeah, time's gonna tell. But he definitely should have a new Phoenix. Same thing for Leon. Because we got Leon Claw, Balance, Leon Crest, Defense. So that would leave Attack and Stamina for the next Leon. Leon Fang is an attack type. So, I mean, they could do Leon Fang with different parts or something like that. Who knows? But yeah, I can imagine like Attack or Stamina for the next one. Because those are the two that we haven't seen for it. But yeah, man, yeah. All the other Pro Bladers are also preparing for battle. You're not the only one who feels this way. That's right. Literally like a civil war, dude. The Dark X Tower. Here we go. Just showing off X. That darn brat! I won't forgive you, Exoclorosu. Because 8 lost. You hearing that, loser 4? What a disgrace, 3. You. Exoclorosu. So, it's true that there are 10 of us. Well, that doesn't mean he's got the skills. Maybe 8 is simply just weak. That's right, 8 is weak. Regardless, his mission was to look into 9's whereabouts. So why did he battle X? Did he think he could win? Because he's an idiot? Damn! Shut up! What did I do to deserve this? You lost. Their eyes. Yeah, they're relentless. This is like siblings that were never around each other growing up or anything. It's like a bunch of different siblings that are doing what they can to impress Zero, father. And that being like the strongest. And like if they lose, then damn. So 9 must have lost the battle. Not 9 must have lost and been the first one to lose. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why she's seen as the weakest, because maybe she lost to 8 or something. Who knows? Then now 8 lost, and look what they're doing with 8. Is that how it's going to be with all of them if they lose? Damn, dude. And their eyes, man. Yeah. Losers have 0 value. We're the Kurosu clan. Damn. We defeated not just Ginro, but also 2 members of Pendragon. We're not losers, unlike you. As your siblings, we'll cover for your failure. We were asked by Father. Father trusts us more than you. This is tragic. Y'all, if you can't even see this already, this is tragic. It's literally like how they're gonna set it up. Each one that loses, they're just gonna sit and basically exile them and be like, "Yeah, you lost." Like if you lose even once, like you talk about the Shiraboshi school never loses. Nah, like the Kurosu clan literally don't lose. If you lose, the others who win will like completely shut you down. That's what's happened to 9. That's what happened to 8. So probably eight's gonna be obsessed with taking out X. Dude, it's gonna, yeah, this, bro. They're all trying to impress Zero, but Zero's literally gonna be using them throughout this whole season. Then one by one they'll be going, and then the ones that are winning are gonna be on top and be like, yeah, you lost. Just like how 3 and 4 are doing right now. 3 and 4 is gonna happen with them. I won't be surprised if this happens. Like 3 and 4 go down, and then one probably it'll be one because number one, assuming like the strongest out of all of them, number one is like, nah, y'all lost. Like his, and then like there'll be a point even one loses, and then Zero is just gonna be he's using all of them, like the research of all of them, like all the kids and everything. He just literally hinted at it. The research are just creepy, fucking creepy. Like Zero, just bruh, yeah, it's all demeanor. But like he's literally using his kids for research to make an ultimate. He's gonna. This feels like some Rago Nemesis, like Pluto gathering all the legends together. Ash Demmer Theodore in the Snake Pit, utilizing all the bladers even against one another, feeding them to the strongest. Yeah. I'll be surprised if Zero makes his own ultimate bay and is stronger than the bays of the kids. And it's gonna be ridiculous, man. How are they gonna make an ultimate bay and make it balanced and still be balanced without it being OP and breaking the game? Because Basalt Rogium broke the game. Diablo Nemesis broke the game. Yeah. We gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see, man. Spriggan Requiem when it came in, you already know. Uh what would be like each season, man. Each season had its thing. I mean Prominence, like not Prominence. Perfect Phoenix being the thing that was used big time. Apocalypse, like yeah. Yeah, you already know. Well, they just left. Sorry for the wait, Taisho. A combination of slabs of dark chocolate and white coconut gel. This is coconut rice choco romante sushi. This is amazing. Coconut gel chocolate and the sushi. It's a big brawl between textures. There's plenty more where that came from. Bird's discouraged. What's wrong? Are you gonna eat? Did you also want these ones? This is it's an email. Whoa. What's this? Oh shit. Good afternoon, Team Persona. I am 3 Kurosu. I am 4 Kurosu. You took care of 8. Well done, Exa Kurosu. You're really interesting. Let's go, Wolf Hunt! Master! He got a new bay. He's showing them. They're trying to trigger him. They trying to. Dude, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. This is going to be gradually trying to mess with. They're sending him the video of them whooping Kinro's ass. Three and 4 are devious, man. What the hell is 2 going to be like, bro? 1's obviously, yeah, they're going to be building him up for a while. 2, we have no clue about yet. 5, I'm guessing the kid that's in the intro that has the gray on, has the V on his shirt, I'm guessing that's 5. Um, I won't be surprised if he had Mummy Curse, because there's the 5 points on it. Because I don't know. The only other Blader I can think of having Mummy Curse is Zonamos. But I don't think, yeah. I don't think he switch out for, like, Sphinx. I don't know. You gotta see. And plus, Mummy Curse, like, Curse. Like, it's a curse even, like, further than some Ryu shit. Like, imagine a Kurosu having that Bay. And if it's 5, I won't be surprised. But we gotta wait and see. How he whooped all of them. Pendragon, Ginro. And they, they took a selfie. No way. Even the two from Pendragon. A shocking video, isn't it? Your master and your friends completely defeated. With that said, we're here for a revenge match. Listen up, Team Persona. We're here to show you the true value of a futuristic bay. What was that just now? Discarding bays just because they won. That's right, you can't battle without a bay. Not what I meant. So that was a challenge invitation. However, their address caught my attention. They addressed all Team Persona, not just X. They want to scare the pros by defeating Persona, the team that stands at the top. Fine by me. Let's turn the tables on them. Multi, 9. Could it be? It's done. Team Persona's new bay is Emperor Might. Hell yeah, it is. We made it using a brand new design philosophy, an innovative bay. Its name is the Conqueror's Bay, Emperor Might. Emperor Might. That's neither a Dran nor a Hells, though. So, who's going to use it? Emperor Might uses a different design philosophy. Miss Maiden, can you help us test it out? If you're okay with me. All right then, I'm counting on you. Understood. 9's using it. Aw, so 9's going to use it? The Pro Bladers of the X Tower, huh? There's a bunch of fans sitting and looking at all of the pictures of the teams from the X Tower, and 3 and 4 are sitting in the background. Their kind is still respected. Ruins my mood. I have a feel of X City's aptitude. It's just as Father said. We'll soon know who's more suitable as a true pro. Let's quickly teach them a lesson. But they ain't ready for, like, Emperor Might. This is probably, what? At the fan meeting earlier. 9 drew with X. At that time, they were both using replicas, though. This time, 9's using a bay especially made for her. You can really tell how serious she is. Wait a minute. This time, 9's using a bay especially made for her. Especially made for her. So when necessary, 9 can use Emperor Might. Like, I don't think 9's gonna, I don't know. I don't think 9's gonna have Valkyrie Vol. I could be wrong. It just seems like it's more suited for 0. With overall, like, the logo and everything. I don't know. We gotta wait and see. But, like, for now, she's using Emperor Might. And even showed her having Emperor Might in the outro. So I'm like, yeah, makes sense. You could really tell how serious she is. What's she doing? Mode change. Emperor Might's bit operate is fused with its ratchet. It can change. There's a form change mechanism. It can be changed between 2 modes, attack and defense. Let's see which one she opted for. Ready, set, 3, 2, 1, go, shoot! Here we go, man. Ooh, she's using Shark Scale. Hell yeah. This maiden's using Shark Scale. An attack type. Emperor Might is In defense mode, it has a type advantage. Seems like the mode change is properly locked in. The Shark Scale's attack power is no laughing matter. With its low height, it can keep attacking from below. Whoa! It's like a wall. It had no effect. Emperor Might's blade has both defense and stamina. It's not easy to throw it off balance. No matter how you cut it, it's leaning more into defense. Is what you may think. Counterattack! Whoa! Its attacks are heavy too. Emperor Might's assist blade is equipped with metal. Focusing on defense may draw out the match, but it also has a fang that can land powerful single strikes. It dabbles in both defense and offense. An all-rounder. An all-rounder. It took me quite a long time to get used to Hell's Reaper. But 9's already. If a long match is disadvantageous, then devour her! Shark Scale! Extreme Dash! Predator Fang! The defense, though, it's gonna eat it. Oh! It bursted it. Huh? She lost? Well, what's this about? What an amazing bay! I understand this much now. Mastering this bay is going to be more difficult than usual. Its main blade has both defensive and stamina capabilities, and its assist blade has high attack capabilities. On top of that, a bit that can change modes. It has many strong points, and all of those points are top notch. So this is Emperor Might. Right, it's the Conqueror's Bay. An average pro cannot use it. You can't either? That's right, it's too much for me. Huh? So who's going to be using this bay? Master X can probably master using it. So, does that mean it's my bay? Wrong. Well, it's not completely right either. What do you mean it's going to be all the bays? Didn't I say so already? It's Team Persona's bay. During development, we pursued expandability. Expandability? What if the end of this pushes all of them to where, like, X can't do it by himself? And we see him get tested and pushed. So it's like, you know, all their bays that get damaged by whatever Zero's cooking up or has created. And then all their bays just, like, get busted. And maybe we see bays break with the season, actually. Who knows? We've seen it crack. And that was in the first season. Second season, we didn't see it. We haven't seen any bays crack. Like, well, I don't think so in the second season. But the third season is going to be wild. So what if parts get broken on all of them and then they have Emperor Might left and then it's the Conqueror's Bay and one player can use it, but it's one member of Persona that they put all their trust into. And imagine if Bird is that person. Just a theory. That would be wild. Because Bird's gonna have his first win at some point. And I've said it since the jump. Whenever Bird gets his first full-fledged win, and it's an important one, it's gonna be an important one that's gonna shock the world. Saying it now. Been saying it and still continuing to saying it. But yeah. As you already saw, this bay is strong on its own. But using Emperor Might's parts, we can power up our own bays. For example, let's take Dran Brave. Changing its assist blade to heavy will result in Dran Brave Heavy, which has higher attack capabilities. In Wizard Ark's case, changing its main blade to Might will result in both high defense and stamina. It will become Wizard Might, good for long matches. Furthermore, for Hell's Reaper, changing its bit to Operate will result in how Reapers operate, with an increase in all-rounder advantage. Oh! This bay exists because of what Nine said. Thank you. Not at all. This bay was only possible because of you. It's because you've been creating bays for Persona all this time. Let's test it out already. Come on. Hold your horses. Persona's bay, huh? Bert, what's wrong? Let's reply to that challenge invitation from earlier. It's Team Persona. We saw your message, 3 Caruso, 4 Kurosu. We've got something to say to you. The beloved bays of this city. It's pride. We can't forgive someone who's hurting these things. As the very top team, we represent X City, and we're gonna protect it. Team Persona will defeat you guys. Cut. It's all okay. Ah, that was nerve-wracking. We might have overdone it. Finally, after 33 takes. In the end, we perfected it, didn't we? You think so? It's perfect, perfect. Nine's looking down worried. Why am I part of this too? Don't sweat it. You're part of Team Persona too. Team Persona will win. Yeah. Yeah, your voice was too quiet, Nine. Once more. So I gotta do this no matter what? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Nine, you could do it. Once more. I'm dead. Team Persona will defeat you guys. What confidence. How exciting. But today wasn't all that. Shouldn't we just let them be? No can do. We must put them in their place. Burn? What happened? So that's the Bay of the Future. Yo, they took out King! Oh, yeah. You know, no, fuck no. Hell no. Oh, hell no. Nah, you know damn well King's getting a new Bay. He ain't taking that shit. He is not. He is gonna have a new Bay. Same thing with Burn. Are they going for Burn now? Damn. Burn's gonna be waiting. Burn, yeah. Maybe he's waiting in anticipation. Yeah. King and Burn are about the same level, I'd say, like power-wise. Those two, they're both very strong. They're up there in the X Tower, for real. Um, that's why they're featuring them still, because they're strong. Who's gonna be a new Phoenix is gonna be a new Leon. They got it. They got him, man. All right. Just the art for the outro, man. It's so cool. Just the fact they showed off Pendragon and then Zero with that. I'm like, 3 Kurosu and 4 Kurosu defeated Shieru and Ginro. What use is getting nervous now? I know those two well. Let's come up with a winning plan. Right, that's reassuring. X, come in. Emperor Might and its customization is amazing. How exciting. He's not listening. Next time on Beyblade X. As the ones at the very top. Oh, if I put this and this together, that's enough. Come over here. Oh, the aura. Nah, man. 3 and 4, I think, are about to lose too. Is this an official match? Ooh, it's a it's a team battle. There, y'all. It's two solar eclipses. Yep. Both versions, the attack and the defense. That's why Zero had another one, because foreshadowing this battle, he's like, I'll take him out with a double battle. Who's the fourth Bay? So Dran Brave's gonna have heavy. Ain't no way they both battling. If the, that's X by if this man X defeats both of them by himself, I'm gonna eat my hat. Not actually, but like my jaw will drop and I might pee a little. That was dude that what even? If they have this man get the W against both, it's like it was only him too. If this man X has fucking it takes both of them out. Oh man, that's why I'm nervous about this whole thing. Like he goes through all of the Kurosus. He'll get tested by them, but he goes through all the Kurosus. But then Zero's sitting and laughing because he's like, "Oh, him? He's not even bothered. He's not even bothered by X beating 8." It's like he sees him getting through all the kids as if he's, like I said before, this whole theory. X going through, facing all the siblings, Zero using the data from that, and then either brainwashing X or the data even from X to make his own Bay, and then we see a showdown with X and Zero. Or like if he makes his power go wild, like making him mad or something and brainwashes him, is over for everybody else, man. Or there's gonna be a big chance everybody like who the hell is gonna get by X? That'll be an interesting way of doing it if they turn to X heel, quote unquote. Will it happen? I don't know. Like that man's power's going rogue, and just like how far is Zero willing to go with this? If it is that true game plan to like just manipulating his brain and such to where like he makes him upset and then turns him to the dark side, that'll be wild. Even if it's the approach of like him using the data of everybody, especially his own children and the bays that beat his children and defeat the Kurosu clan for his own ultimate bay. I mean, 9 siblings or like 9 kids, and then Zero. Literally a callback to Metal Fight with the 9 legendary bladers, and then the one who controls the Bay of Hades with Hades Will, Rago's Bay Nemesis. It's like a callback to that. If Zero's Bay is anything like a freaking Nemesis type of like homage, is gonna be nuts. I feel like every single Kurosu Bay is like an homage to previous gens. Thus far, for sure. I mean, Clock Mirage, Flame Bix's Twisted Tempo, Soul Eclipse, Duo Eclipse, as well as Soul Blaze from Burst and Metal Fight. You know what I mean? Yeah, Twisted Tempo, Flame Bix's or Clock Mirage, MFB, of course, with that Valkyrie Volt to Valkyrie Burst. Um, Still remaining to see who has it officially in the show. Um, and those are all the bays thus far. If Mummy Curse is owned by a Kurosu, I see homage with it, honestly. I do. The one point that sticks, like the ring on it, the shape of it reminds me of Minoboros from Burst. And also the gimmick of it with like the point sticking out and then retracting back in. Who the hell was it that had that? It was a bay that had Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin. I made a joke about it, you know. So it's a fun I did during Burst. Beat Kukulkan literally had that similar, well, the opposite kind of gimmick. Because with this, it starts with it protruding and then it goes back in for the defense. But with Beat Kukulkan, the clicks, it lost clicks and then the point sticking out and its attack going up. You know, so with that, I see a Burst reference with it, with like Mummy Curse's shape. So yeah, dude, I won't be surprised if it's owned by a Kurosu, but we got to see. There's nobody else I can really think of having that bay besides like Zonamos possibly, and I don't think he'd have like a Mummy Curse. It would be like a Sphinx or something. You know what I mean? But we gotta wait and see. But yeah. Well, let's see. You guys got any questions? Feel free to ask. I will end this off soon. Um, but yeah, now that like seeing the intro and everything and the outro and dissecting all that, unless there's like a shit ton of details with it, it won't go like too long. It'll be like around an hour for each of these. Probably even like shorter. This one will probably be like max 50 minutes. So you know, it'll be longer if there's more to like dissect with episodes. But yeah, let's see. You're in class. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Especially like being in class. It is 11 o'clock. Are you like? Is that your time? Because that's like yeah, it's 11 o'clock here. It's freaking late. Got work tomorrow. I feel I got work tomorrow too. I got a long shift. I work 11 to 8, so I got a 9-hour shift. So yeah, zero brainwashing acts the scariest one of the scariest scenarios that could happen with this season for sure. Haven't caught up with the series in about a month. It's going really well. It's awesome. Anyone who knows me from Discord, finally have a 3D printed physical print of Fierce Tie Rotten. Yo, nice. How do you say it? Like Jatham Red? Did I say it the right way? Hopefully I did. I'm trying not to botch names. 3 and 4 are such assholes. They're definitely my favorite. The crew so I'm dead. Dude, even their look, it shows like their demeanors. Bruh. And that's the crazy thing. We're touching the tip of the iceberg with this, man. Like, we got 8, 3, and 4 thus far. They haven't shown off anybody yet. Well, obviously, with the next episodes, they'll show them off. Like, we've seen a silhouette for 1. Um, yeah. But it's going to be crazy because, like, what? 1, 2, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 all still got to show up. And that's why we've seen 4 of them. There's still 5 siblings, and it's gonna be insane, man. We're seeing 1. We're seeing them just showing up, but yeah, it's crazy. Bird needs to win at this time. I'm dead serious right now. Should probably note that the anime site lists Emperor's owners as X multi Bird, not 9. Yeah, I get that, especially the way they explain this. Like the Emperor's Bay, even 9 can't control it. So like, Emperor Might's gonna be wild, man. So far, I don't see X giving a damn about Bird's winning status, I believe. That later X, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's like, that's my bud. He like he knows he's strong and he believes in him. He believes in Bird. Um, yeah, and it's like Bird. He sees that Bird's continuing to grow and get stronger. He even made like Bird's getting so strong. He made like real X, like his power actually come out now. Like before how it was with X, you didn't push him like that. Now he made X actually get in the zone and be like, yo, you saw a little bit of that true power come out. You know what I mean? Zero's anime page doesn't give him a character render, which is a tad worrying for reference. The only other character to get a page, but no render is Taisho and Pokken. They're gonna probably give him an actual render. It'll just be when he has his own bay. Cause like, either this man's like a Theodore Ashton of this season, or like, cause this man's jacked, and the way he's set up, I think it's just a matter of time before he has his own bay. Once he gets like all the data, they'll be like, I told you I saw the future, and now I'm gonna tell you the future. The future is like full of chaos and disarray because of my bay, and then he makes the ultimate bay that no other bay can really take out as a counter and everything. Like, I don't know. It scares me because like this is some Spring and Requiem Diablo Nemesis type build up with this already, with how this tone is with this. It's like, better get ready, dude. We better get ready. If all of the Kurosus have homage bays, even like X's bays, Dran, like especially Dran Sword and Dran Brave, that's a Valkyrie homage for sure with that thing itself. And it'll be ironic because if it's a Valkyrie homage, Valkyrie Volt being a Valkyrie homage, who of the kids is the most like Zero? And who gave X Dran Sword when he was a kid? Was it Zero that made it? I'll just leave it at that. But yeah. Let's see here. Donzel, you're good. You're good, man. X-bit version of Ultimate Reboot. I mean, we got Turbo. Like we got like a rubber Turbo. That would be basically Ultimate Reboot, like Rubber Turbo. Um, Baham do you return? I don't know. How do you tier list Beyblade generation so far? Tier list? What do you mean by tier list Beyblade generation? Think you're going to call Beyblade Fusion like Imagine of that? Let's see. Beyblade X Fusion of the title plate. Wonder what Blader Zero's gonna, what his Bay's gonna look like. Dude, it's gonna be wild because that man's gonna probably unmask. We're gonna see what Zero looks like at some point, but it's gonna be like he's gonna remain mysterious and unmasked until like the crazy moment. I feel like the first time that we see him unmasked is gonna be in front of X because he's way too calm about X just going through. It's like he knows that X is gonna go through and like beat all the kids. This is gonna be different levels of testing for him because it's his kid. And his demeanor is just like his. It's very similar. Out of all the kids, the one that ironically seems the most like Zero is X. And that's the one that the other 9 didn't know existed until literally now. Man, this is gonna be nuts. Mummy is a Kurosu Kid Bay. To be honest, not yet confirmed though. It's my guess. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 5. Who made the Heyman team and win? Oh, a Braun Breaker? He's the future. The way they built that man up and even the promo he cut, it shows. He's only 28. Keep that in mind. He's only 28, so damn sure, like, yeah. He's the future guy they're going to be pushing. Like, we'll see points for Reigns, Rollins, all of them aren't around, and then others are going to retire too as well. Like, Cena's retiring. Literally in days, dude, it hits me in the heart because it's like I was fucking 6 years old. 6 years old, going on 7, about to turn 7, when Cena debuted at Vengeance 02, which literally the Trust Company by, like, Downfall by Trust Company, that theme came out then. I've listened to it ever since then, for like, literally, I kid you not, 24 years since it's been out, I listened to that song. And still, it is in my freaking playlist to this day. I just got my freaking, like, Spotify Wrapped thing. I don't know, maybe I'll put it on Instagram or something, but still, that song is up there. That's when he debuted. And I remember watching that as a kid, so I was literally like, holy shit. And he's retiring in literally days. They should just think about life, man. It really does. It's insane. But AJ Styles is going to be retiring as well next year. And it's like, they got to make new stars. They got to build younger stars. They can't just go after, like, the older veteran wrestlers. Like, obviously you have them that like to go in, but you got to build new stars as well. You got to focus on the future and such. It's important, obviously, they're like giving all of them their respect and their props, but like you got so much talent, you got to build up in the future, and yeah, it's wild. Um, like some people didn't like how it went with Cena and Dom in Survivor Series, but it's like he literally put over the entire Judgment Day. He let every member of the Judgment Day do a move or like attack him. Like he put over the whole Judgment Day. All of them. And then Liv coming back as well. Like, all of them, dude. I'm surprised at that. Let's see. It'd be interesting if it's like a Star Wars reference to Darth Vader's son, how Zero and X after that reference and before they battle. For real, X, I am your father. He's literally going to be like, I am your father. Something like that. Is this going to be like some Stranger Things, like freaking 11 Papa type shit? Or like, what was it? 1? I forgot his name. He ended up turning into back now, of course. But like, yeah, sorry, it's a spoiler. But yeah, whatever his name, out of the kids, whatever number he was, I think he was number 1. Which ironic, number 1 in Papa, number 1 in Papa, like 1 and. But then 1's not the strongest. It's the one who has the craziest amount of power. That Papa's actually looking at 11. Papa's looking at the last number, 11. Papa's looking at the last number with Beyblade. X. 10. X. I got chills, bro. I'm not gonna make a part 5. I already said enough with it and said this literally in that theory video. Said everything I needed to. Just waiting for it to like pan out and see it can age like I said, like water, wine, or milk. I hope it's like wine. But like even if it is, it's gonna be like insane. The guy in the black and breaker could have beat the the person that stopped. Okay. I don't think it's Rollins. No, Seth had surgery. He definitely had surgery. If it was Seth, they would never ever trust again. They would never ever like fans would not trust an injury or any of that ever again. Like ever. He already pulled this shit once this year. But like yeah, Seth had surgery. I don't think it's him. Even the technique for the kick, it wasn't Seth. I think it was Theory. I do. I do think it was Austin Theory. That's who I think it is. It would make sense and him being another member of the division. But yeah. Don't forget about Achilles. I wish they made that from Beyblade Burst Turbo for 4X. Maybe they might make an Achilles in the future, or an homage to it. It's gonna be wild though. Which we kind of, in a way, we did get a little homage with Achilles. We did. The Samurai Saber. The points on it, like the points that stick out, I know they don't like lock in place, but literally that's some Chozi Achilles type of shit with that a little bit, with Samurai Saber. So yeah, I think that was kind of overlooked. The blades, like how Chozi Achilles would, except they just don't stay in place. But it's the same gimmick. You launch hard, the blades go out. Do you remember I told you about your Beyblade X, like a remake of your bays? I have to go through Burst first. I'm that person that's like, I'm not just gonna make my bays because there's a new generation. I have to earn that right. That's even with myself. So, this next year, 2026, is gonna be the return of the Burst skits, big time. Like Metal Fight Story was destined to end in 2025 with this. There'll still be remnants with Burst, of course, with how I set up things. But the Burst skits, the story for that is gonna resume in 2026. And, yeah, I gotta do the story with Burst before I go into X with them. You know what I mean? That's just the way I kind of like build it up and such. But it'll happen. Hold tight, buckle up. I know I say it like I'm a long-term storyteller, if you will. Like sometimes it takes years to just finish stories, even with stuff like with my first skits. It started in 2014 by doing random skits, and then like the whole story after my brother passed, like adding a little arc of like skits, and then making a whole fledged story after making that arc. And that was in like 2015 when I started that. But like the skits really started in 2014 and then ended in 2017. That first series took like three 3 years, and then the Zero G skits from 2018 until 2020. So that was 2 years that those took. So you do the math with that. Basically, 6 years it took to get through Metal Fight with the skits for that story. And with Burst, Burst, shit. Granted, I technically started the Burst skits in 2020, and it has been 5 years. It's crazy. It's been that long since like they've really started. Oh shit! Holy shit! Wow, wow, that is wild. Um, they will return though. They will return. Um, a lot's happened even in the last several years, and that's why the theme for this is time and pieces of the puzzle, because it's like a lot of time going by. All of my skits take place, if you will, in the same timeline. Where you see TT and Hasbro, obviously they pay homage to like previous gens, and they didn't really like. Besides Quinn being like facing the legendary bladers of the past, it confirms they're all on the same timeline. But just like, the whole thing of it, they don't really put it together like that. In mine, I do. Like showing the story of like, hey, this happened and this happened. But it's like Plastic Gen happened, and then Metal Fight Gen happened, and then after Metal Fight ended in that gap between Metal and Burst, that's when Metal Fight Beyblade skits happen, and then Burst happens, and then like after Burst happens and such, it's between my skits, Burst happening completely, between the Metal Fight skits and the Burst skits. Obviously, the Burst generation happening. and then my burst kits, if you will. So yeah, it'll be that same thing, like burst and then X, all in the same timeline. But yeah. But basically, I gotta get through burst. I gotta do burst. Some people said the sneaky superstar that made because Ambrose, but that could be wrong. He's still signed until like 2026 at the very least, I think. So yeah, I don't think it's him. I think Plastic Metal Burst the next generation from 1 to 5. I mean, all of them are amazing in their own ways because literally each one crawled so the next one could walk. Because Plastic Gen obviously set up things for metal, like the story and such, and then HMS coming in, then the Metal Gen, and then obviously after the Metal Gen and everything with it, the innovation of Burst, adding a new mechanic with things, and then all of those generations setting up for X, which is a melting pot with the different like elements from each of the gens before. Like you see elements from all the previous gens brought out with X, but X being its own thing in itself too. But yeah, should Beyblade launcher for birds, like the left launcher, right launcher, please. Let's see. I'm not sure if I understand. Do you mean like a launcher that has 2 rotations, like that you can switch? Um, it would be cool if they did that. They had to find a way of doing it where like it doesn't break easily, because those launchers were cool, but like they did break. The animation pack, I did see that. It's really cool that they're putting out Phoenix Brother. I guess doing it in the set. I think it's like the stock Sphinx Cowl and Unicorns thing, which, all right. I mean, it's kind of smart because then people are obviously gonna want to get them and then like get the different parts and stuff, or if they want to do the anime stuff with it. I mean, hell, I need another freaking glide just so I can make like Zonomos's anime combo. But yeah, how could it be awesome theory? Though shouldn't he be concerned about Grayson? He could just be like screw Grayson, and then he just comes back and it's him, or maybe like he gets payback on Grayson, then afterwards. Like Grayson gets attacked, and then afterwards he reveals himself. It would be simple as that. And then like Grayson maybe turning face with that, Austin being the heel, and then yeah, Grayson turning face, and then they have like a little feud or something like Grayson and Austin, you know, because Grayson Waller did say all that crap. He did. Bellfire returns to Beyblade X. Maybe they'll pay homage to Ballio in some way, but we got to see. X hasn't worked on launcher accessories yet. Yeah, not too much actually. Like metal weights or anything like that. I think they wait. Do we have a metal weight for X? But yeah. I honestly feel like each Beyblade generation only helped make Beyblade X as great as it is. Exactly are. That's exactly what I think, too. If you switch both spins for Beyblade X, like a debut in the anime, oh, a Bey that goes both ways, they gotta balance it. They're being careful because they want it to be balanced. Because like that Bey, damn well will be like, holy shit. So they do something like that. They want to keep the balance for sure. Like Dragoon's coming out, Impact Dragoon coming out. Well, not Impact Dragoon, Meteor Dragoon, basically Impact Dragoon. You know what I mean? The rubber left rotation, the Meteor Dragoon. Um, it's definitely the design of it. It looks like all the heads are different sizes. Like one of the heads has more rubber than the other ones. Each head has a little bit different weight, so it's mainly focused on that left rotation attack. This thing pays homage to like 3 bays. It pays homage to Dragoon, of course. It pays homage to Meteor Dragoon, and it also pays homage to Longinus. So it's so cool with that, like all 3 of them with that. But making it where it's not OP. So it's going to be off balance. So it's not going to be insane, like perfect balance, equalization, spin stealing type shit, because they don't want it to be OP. It's going to be strong, but not overpowered. But yeah, I think even people will try to use one on it to probably balance it because it makes sense. They try to use one to like make things more balanced with it, but it's still the design with this is so off balance that like it'll spin steal. Don't get me wrong, but like so it's not insanely overpowered and people are only using that shit because they don't want it to be that way. They want to balance it out. But yeah, gotta go. Have a nice night, Kimbo. Good luck with your shift. I appreciate it knowing that you. Thanks so much, man. What creative launcher accessories you wanna come up? Oh, for Beyblade X, metal launcher weights for the grip. That'll be dope. Um, yeah, like having the weight on them, something about it's just really nice. It would be cool if there was a launcher that could switch left and right, like an LR launcher. That they make that for X. Um, That would be nice. That way people can get left launchers easier and then have a right launcher as well, like how they did for burst. But yeah, let's see. So I already always use recolor for blast Pegasus, like the original Pegasus. The red ones, the freaking red Pegasus blast is awesome. It's dope. The red one is dope. But let's see. They make a rubber turbo bit if they make a Big Bang Pegasus X remake. Yeah, I can imagine it. That's where they get rubber turbo. Unless they're just like, oh, we're gonna do regular turbo with it. I can imagine rubber turbo. Because then that way, if they want to do a God Valkyrie remake, they could also do rubber turbo for the same thing. You know, evolutions. But thus far, I think they're gonna go with like original bays until we get like to the point where they want to do like evolutions of them. Because Galaxy Pegasus, I can see rubber, rubber vortex. You know, on that would make sense, like R squared F. Um, yeah, Ray Striker probably merge. Odds are. But like we gotta have like some burst remakes because we have the least amount of those. We got Valkyrie and Excalibur, so I think Spriggan's next up, and Spriggan definitely getting merged. It would make sense. Um, a Longinus one, for sure. A Lost Longinus remake for X would be dope as shit. I imagine that, and all I gotta do is put Cyclone on it. You know, easy right that. Like 9 something Cyclone, because it had 9 originally for the disc. So you know, 9 Spiral, 960, 970 Cyclone. Make performance bits 3D printer. Yeah, that's true. What new material you want to see for X that's never used for Beyblade that could create badass gimmicks during battle? Like a new gimmick that we haven't seen? I don't know, actually. Gimmicks I want to see a return? On the other hand, like, imagine they make a Bey that somehow splits into 2. Like how we've seen before. The armor gimmick. That'd be in another one. Obviously, when it splits into 2, that Bey would be lighter. So it wouldn't be as much advantage. Like, it would split into 2, but it would be obviously lighter with each part, which would be the balance for it. So it's not overpowered or anything. You know what I mean? So, like, you have 2 Beys attacking, but then at the same time, like, less weight with those attacks. But if it splits into 2, they'll be shorter, and that Bey will still have a chance, even though it's lighter and obviously not have as much stamina. It'll be shorter, and it can get underneath and possibly get a burst. That being the balance with it and such, you know what I mean? But like the balance being the lightweightedness. But yeah, the armor gimmick. I don't know if I want to see like a bullet driver type of gimmick or such, like with a mini little Bey projectile, something like that. If they manage to pull it off and it's like effective, who knows? Like with X, honestly, a gimmick like that might work if they find a way to like make it. But we gotta wait and see if they can. But yeah, you know, don't forget about Wonder Valtryek. Good one for X Beyblades, perhaps. Oh yeah, literally like Wonder, like winning Valkyrie. Reminds me so much of Dran Sword. Like it's not even funny. Just imagine like a free spinning, like free flat. Saying like they make a winning Valkyrie remake, free flat. That's what I'd say for a free spinning like flat bit or something. How can the Judgment Day reach their downfall now? Liv turning on them, like Liv and Dom splitting up, like splitting them up. Like it's, I can imagine like Finn and the whole thing with Finn, Roxanne going on one side, Dom and Liv on another side, and then maybe at WrestleMania it's like Liv versus Roxanne, Dom versus Finn for the IC title. Except it's the Demon Finn, and then Finn wins the title over Dom. Like yeah, Dom's definitely gonna be a face because that man, like, how many fans he has out there even being a heel, and even like facing Cena, like he passed the torch honestly to the Judgment Day, especially Dom because like Dom won the match, you know. But, yeah. New material, something other than rubber, plastic, metal, something that's never been used for a gimmick. I don't know. Those would be the main things that would honestly be used. Because, like, if you use something that isn't strong enough, then it would break. And they definitely don't want breakage or such. I don't know. Like, obviously, like, palm plastic, they've used metal, rubber. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Just because how Beyblades are. Like, if you have something that's way too, like, way, like, not durable enough, then it's like, you know. Like, obviously, breakage with that, and they definitely don't want that. Don't know how Beyblade would work if it split into two, but that would be interesting to see. They figure out some way of doing it. It's like a combined bay, and the balance with it is maybe it can't burst. You know, but like when it splits, it doesn't count as a burst. It's just it splitting, and it doesn't burst or something. But the balance being that the both parts are lighter, and then they get shut down. But they're strong because if you launch hard as shit and then they split up and then they get hits and they hit the ratchet, they can get a burst on the opponent. Something like that. That would be cool. And that'll switch up things for sure. The UX Fat, imagine that'll be pretty OP. If they made it, like they'd have to make that thing off balance for sure. Like I see them like doing a Tusk Mammoth thing, bar metal on one side to make sure it's not overpowered. Like it's meant to be like a spin stealer or such, but like yeah. What would they put as something for that? I mean, free hexa. That'll make sense. Something like nothing, free hexa, free spinning hexa. Let's see here. Wizard of Rywood. Oh, Rod over match Fafnir versus Wizard. I don't know. That'd be pretty good. Unless they can use a specific type of plastic or rubber that can make a good gimmick. Yeah, they'd have to be careful for sure. Um, it would never work if you split it into two. Like I said, not necessarily. If you, I don't think it would work because of the way Beyblade X is made. Maybe. Like you never know. It would be wild if they made a bay that like could split into two or something like that. They find out a way to do so. Like I said, the way they design it, it makes it where like the bay doesn't burst. Like it's literally unburstable. But the counter for that is that like when it splits, each part is lighter weight, so they have a higher chance of like getting KO'd. But also being so short, they still could fight because they have a chance of the burst. And that would be a way of like adding a gimmick that would still make the game balanced and fun, but not be OP and such. But yeah, that would be cool. Will it happen? Probably not. Like you guys said, it'll be tough to figure out a way to do that with X. If they do, mind blown. But yeah, what's next for WWE now? The road to WrestleMania. After, well, Saturday night's main event, basically the send off for John Cena. That's the next thing, and then the road to WrestleMania in the future after that. But yeah, right now the all eyes are on Saturday night's main event. Rock returned to face Cody, and what has taken him so long? Uh, with Survivor Series, it looked like Cody and Roman had tension. Like Cody, I mean Roman shook Punk's hand, but like he had animosity with Cody. What if we saw Roman Cody 3? Except this time, like when they face off the third time, Cody turns, like, imagine it's the craziest thing. Cody turns heel. Yeah, hear me out. Why does Cody turn heel? He becomes a certain final boss's champion. And then we finally get this story with, like, them coming back in. The Rock and Cody and it being, like, his champion. And a build up with that. And then The Rock does everything in his power to make sure Roman doesn't become champ. And then you get the build up for finally Rock and Roman. Because I think next year's WrestleMania that's gonna happen. I think it would. If there's any time to do it, do or die, it would be next year's WrestleMania. Otherwise, I don't think it would ever happen. But we gotta wait and see. There's gonna be a lot of twists and turns with WWE. Like Jacob Fatu is gonna come back soon. It's probably gonna be like face turns. It's gonna be heel turns. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, I don't think Cody turning heel will ever happen. People said the same thing about John Cena. Just say, just saying. People said it would never happen, and it did. We gotta wait and see, man. We gotta wait and see. Even Roman, when he was at his peak big time, was he a heel? Yes, he was. But yeah, you know. Beyblade X belt, what would it look like? I don't know. I would design like the NXT championship with the X, like the original NXT championship. Have an X in the middle, so that the X towers and stuff. I don't know. It'll be something like that. It'll be pretty cool. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I guess with that, I am going to end off this stream. Yeah. It's been fun. You already know. Videos will pick up once getting through the whole process of moving and everything. The studio's the last thing to go, like organizing stuff and then like moving the studio. And in the meantime, there might be like a few battles and videos and stuff. But yeah, I'm sorry there hasn't been much, like I said, in the better part of the last week. Just moving and everything, the whole process with it, having to slow down and just like take care of life things, you know what I mean? But when the next episode gets subbed, I'll obviously watch it. Videos will return soon. Check out my gaming channel for sure because I have parts going out there. Because at least with that, you know, there's like a Mewtwo side quest in ZA, which definitely gonna play through that. So yeah, I go live on Instagram by the way. So if you want to see it live, definitely follow me on Instagram. It's KimboYT. And that's usually where I stream it, and then after I stream it, I edit it, and then put it on, the gaming channel. But yeah. And then after getting through that part, also the Legends ZA DLC will be dropping in like a week, so I'll be playing through that as well. But yeah, like I said, I haven't stopped my channel or anything. Just it's a time period where waiting for stuff because I did the battles with Wolf Hunt. Emperor might be the next thing, and just gotta wait. I did manage to get Emperor Might set, but like shipping and everything has been slow, so it's taking time for it to arrive. When it arrives, you already know I'll do like battles and everything, and that's when things will really, really pick up. Obviously, stuff through it in the time being, but like I said, just a lot of life stuff going on. When things get settled, you see a lot more content, and there will be a lot more for you guys with the holidays and everything for sure. But yeah, so I guess time to just like reflect. There's plenty of content for you guys to go and watch in the meantime. Build up the hype and everything, cause it's about to go down. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah. Anyways, guys, with that, I'm gonna end this off. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. Still sure Rock will come back. But for Cody to be his champ, but for he probably woke up for it. I won't be surprised. But yeah. Let's see. We'll face and then Cody takes a break until he comes back. Maybe another story. They could have like a WrestleMania like heel turn story where like The Rock comes out. Maybe he's gonna help out. Everybody thinks he's gonna help out Roman, but then he turns on Roman and then he helps Cody, and that would be like a viral moment of like what the you talk about like Stone Cold turning to a Mr. McMahon type of stuff with this. That's your Stone Cold Mr. McMahon type of turn with that, like a WrestleMania 17 surprise turn where like that Cody turning heel, siding with The Rock, and then Rock turning his back on Roman. Bro, come on. But anyways, yeah. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe. For some epic content, because I upload daily, and if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and go shoot. Let it rip. I'm up out of here.